This is me, this is my shovel, and this is dirt, which I don't have any. For now, because I'm about to build an empire all starting from this single click. Yeah, that's right. We're getting dirt now. It just randomly popped in my head the other day, and right off the bat, I don't really remember much about this game besides it's just an incremental game you upgrade. So we have 50 dirt out of 1 billion. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that's when you prestige, maybe you unlock a new ore, maybe something like that. Anyways, we got some upgrades over here. Upgrades, quarry, research, and items. For some reason, items is highlighted. Did I unlock something already? What the fuck is this? Why are the gold and diamond shovels worse than the basic one? I don't get it. Dude, we got a new vest, a new helmet. Where am I getting all this stuff? Auto digger? Okay, anyways, we look like that now. And we get 1.1 dirt every dirt. We keep finding more items. Anyways, look. We have this upgrade menu right here where you can upgrade a whole lot of stuff. We're going to start with this one. Digs 1 block per 5 seconds. So now we have a little auto miner situation going on. Just keep tapping. We got an achievement. We got a new jacket. I just really want to get to that coal or whatever that is. Yes, here we go. What's that going to give me? 2. Nice. Also, I got to keep in mind that every piece of dirt takes 3 hits to get mined. Like bam, 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 it's gone. I haven't played this game in so many years. I'm assuming it's going to get to an absurd amount. Like this, plus 1 block per tap. So now it's only 2. Dude, right after I talked about it. It cost 155 to get another one, and we are almost at that point. There we go. So now when I get this, I should be able to one tap every single one. Let's go, dude. We're going to reach the bottom of the first page. All it does is just refill with another page. I'm sure we have stats somewhere too, where in the end we can see how many different pages we went through. I just went through another one. We're looking for some exponential growth here. We go back to upgrades and we get plus 1 block per tap. Now we should do 2 every tap. Should I just like keep maxing this thing out? Not even worry about anything else. Look at my speed ripping through these. It also looks like we have a different type of ore right there. Let's see if that's better than the coal. How much is that going to give me? 5.3. Oh, wait, no, because when I tap, it does 2, so it combines them. So, like, 4.3? Something like that. Anyways, another 1 block per tap. I'm not even reading the other upgrades. There's no need to. Oh, another new one. What is this? How much is that going to give me? It's so hard to tell because I just have to, like, I got to let the auto miner do it so I can know exactly how much. So don't tap anything. It's going to be 6. My god, these things are crazy. I'm sure that's something you can upgrade as well. So this thing gives plus 1 dirt per block, so that would make that now like worth 10 or maybe even more. Even dirt itself is 19. So another thing I'm noticing up here is I have this little excavator thing, and we have this factory and a pile of dirt. I don't even notice when those came in. That was definitely not there when I started. It's probably from each of these because these are level 0. So if we do some gnomes and we do the foreman, are we going to get some new stuff now? Yeah, that looks like the foreman. And then what about the gnomes? Where are those? Aha. Right there. We got a little gnome all the way down here. I don't know what that does. That's probably going to give me a ridiculous amount as well. See? 18.9. No, he's up there. He just gave me 36. I just don't understand it. Why did he run at the top and put it in my dirt pile? Why didn't you just give it to me? So at this point, let's just get some upgrades, right? So now we're going to do a lot more dirt and dirt amount given to me per block, per hit, per tap, whatever. It looks like we're clearing like half a row right now. Just 2 little clicks and we cover an entire row. Turn my mouse sideways. Now we're at rapid pacing. We're ripping through these levels like they're nothing. All right, enough of that. Menu is lighting up. Contracts. What does this mean? Okay, so these are just a little like quests I have. So that's going to give me 2 items and 3 items, which are the things that I already had so many of for no reason. So now we have all of this. What the fuck? Where are all of these coming from? Everything just like shitty besides the tool of production that gives me plus 31% tap dirt. All right, putting that on. So what about sell mode? Can I sell all of these that aren't that? Yeah, I can, but is that even worth it? In the end, it gives me 11,000 dirt. You know what? I didn't work for those, so I guess I'll take it. Now we can move on to the gloves. And a lot of this is just like cosmetic because you can just pick the color of your gloves. They're all the same thing. And we got the jacket of production that does quarry mining times reduced by 32%. At this point, I don't even know what the quarry is, but that's probably going to be pretty good. Plus, it looks better than the yellow jacket because the yellow jacket sucks. Everything besides the fancy blue jacket sucks. Helmets, we got this one with a 10% chance. Go ahead and sell everything else. And boots, plus 8% auto digger speed. So after all that, we have about 75,000 dirt. Oh my god. Should I check out the quarry? That's the second little tab right here. Build a dirt mine plus 110 dirt per 5 seconds. This is more of like the offline idle type of thing. Unless that works while you're in the game. So we might as well buy both of those. And if I do that, just sitting at the home screen, is that going to start giving me a lot of money? Yeah, we just went up by 2,000 out of nowhere. See what I'm talking about? Well, that's nice. Plus we have the big ass bonus on top of it for my my jacket, I think. Oh my god, that looks good. I feel like I remember that from back in the day. It's like diamond or something. I want to see exactly how much that gives me. Not clicking through all of these and combining them all into one. Moment of truth. 707. Oh my god. So in the upgrade section, we also have other tabs such as percentage upgrades. They're just like, yeah, percentage upgrades. These are super expensive and like 2% is not a lot. I think that's something that's going to be a lot better. 2% is going to go a longer way when we're way further. So let's not worry about those right now. We have the generator upgrades. We have to build it for 10 million dirt. At this pace, that's not going to take too long. And then we have energy upgrades for 250 billion dirt. All right, we have a lot of work to do. Let's upgrade our special blocks and the gnomes and the auto digger. And yeah. Like, look at this. Hands off the mouse. I'm not touching anything. That's my auto miner already after a couple upgrades. And then actually tapping is even more now. Everything's becoming more dense. There's more gnomes. There's more ores. You see these little gnomes, dude? They're swarming me. They're everywhere. And just like that, we're up to 100,000 dirt. So I guess we might as well check out this tab now. Research. Okay, so this one makes you mine dirt while you're offline, while the game is closed. So that's like a one-time thing. Special blocks are now worth 50% more. And it just says active. That's kind of nice. You don't have to upgrade them at all. But what I'm noticing down here, 100 octillion dirt. My god. Anyways, let's go back to the quarry. We can upgrade these to give like, so 13 more extra dirt per 3.4 seconds, which obviously is not going to do a lot. I'm just curious if once you get to a certain point, it makes it like faster, you know? I did 11 upgrades and it doesn't look like that's the case. It's always going to be 3.4. I guess let's just save up 1.5 million for the copper mine. Wait, who are you? Why is he so big? Did you see that? That was one of the gnomes. Are they all like that now? What did I do to them? Why are they so big? I don't even think I did another upgrade like just then. Maybe that's what they look like during the day, because if you haven't noticed, the sun goes across up here and then it goes to nighttime, then the moon goes across. So maybe once we get to nighttime, that's when they get little. I genuinely don't know what happened. All right, it is now nighttime. Let's test my theory. There should be another gnome coming in. Nope, he's just big still. All right, time has come. Go to the quarry, get the copper mine. And that gives me 77,000 dirt every 13 seconds. Which honestly at this point doesn't even like seem like that much, because when I just tap like this, as you can see, we're going up by like tens of thousands every second. But I'm sure that works for like offline, so that's gonna be making me a whole lot of money throughout the night, you know? They don't get breaks. They're gonna be up all night working for me. More blocks, more dirt per blocks, more everything. I got a couple of these little percentage upgrades. Not enough to be super significant though. How much was the generator? 10 million. We just got 1.5 million, not that hard. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save up for that. Also, as you can see in the top, this is my total amount. We have over 5 million dirt. Again, out of 1 billion, so I'm just so curious to see what happens when I get to that point. But yeah, look at this. We go into here, we now have enough for the generator upgrades. It's okay, let's get it. Now we have a whole new like slot. Oh my god, look at the price on these though. Like a foreman boost, 40 million, this 200 million, this one a billion. I'm assuming they're really good though. Let's see if we can see it now. Yeah, look, boost ready, it goes to this thing. So what is that, my auto miner? Yeah, or maybe it's just me in general, like maybe I tap more. No, I think it's just like my auto miner speed. Okay, that's pretty nice. It lasts for a little while too. I'm just wondering how long the cooldown is. Boost in 18 seconds. Okay, I was expecting like 5 minutes, so that's nice. This game is just so much more fast paced than I remember. We have another boost ready. Looks like it's the same one. Okay, so the boost is ready again. It is also for the little excavator again. I think that's like Like 10 times in a row. You know that it's given that boost and only that boost. So I'm assuming when we go in here, instead of just like saying, oh, the Foreman boost will do better, it's just saying like 40 million will unlock the Foreman boost. And after more sleepless nights slaving away in the mines, I officially now have, come on, there we go, 40 million dirt. We can get the Foreman boost. So now look at that. He's all highlighted and it's going to turn everything into diamonds. Oh my God. Oh, I remember that from way back in the day. I need to tap really fast right here. Oh, it doesn't last very long, but that's so beneficial. Like another 40 million. We're already back to what we started with from that one upgrade. Can I like upgrade that though? Generator. There's nothing to do. Generators here. All dirt modifiers. Why did it get so bright in my room? For the 100th video in a row, I need to get a real light. All right, this one's ready again. It said it can be either diamond or gold, so let's hope that's diamond. Yes, it is. Thank you. Oh my God, I got some upgrades on that thing beforehand. So now we have 200 million. We're slowly getting closer to the 1 billion mark, the big mystery. And it's ready again. This time it's gold, which isn't as good, but still. Oh, Corey, I forgot about this place. So let's go ahead now and get both the silver mine and I guess I don't have enough for the gold mine. I had enough, but now I don't. Let's get a few more million and then we'll get that as well. All right, that should be enough. 237 million, which gives me 13.8 million every 54 seconds. So I could literally just like leave my game on like this. I could go do something and go make some dinner. And then I come back and I just have like billions of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We're about to reach 1 billion on the progress bar. What is it gonna do? Come on, any second. Oh, what is it? Dirt news, world power. What did that say? Oh, I'm underwater? That's right, I forgot about that. There's like different worlds you go through. So now we're underwater and our next goal is 1 quintillion or maybe quadrillion. I found the prestige page and it says at this point, this will give you plus 3.3 base dirt. So basically like a 330% bonus, which would be really, really nice. But also I don't think that's really worth it yet. I want to wait till it gets to at least like 10, 20 maybe. Well, I was about to do a big cool time lapse right there, but then too much happened. So here I am talking again. The first thing is I got all of the generator upgrades. I guess I'll read what the other ones do. So the refinery one is the generator now has a chance to boost the refinery. Tap it to double the value of all blocks for a time. Now, I don't know which one's the refinery, if that's like the little house or something, but that just happened and it didn't really seem to do anything. Anyways, we also have the dirt pile. At the end of the timer, the generator has a chance to give you 1% of your current dirt, which honestly, that doesn't even sound very good. 1%? Like, come on. And then also, you might notice I have like $5 billion, which means we can now afford the diamond mine, the last one. Generating 2.23 billion dirt per 108.8 seconds. And then I can also upgrade that, so now it's gonna do 2.5 billion. Like, that's just so much. I don't get that amount unless I get the little diamond thing. Also, now that I think about it, it was probably a bad idea to buy the other generator boosts or upgrades or whatever, because all we really want is a diamond one. The fact that I have the other ones bought means there's a chance for those to happen, which means there's a lower chance for the diamond one to happen, unless for some reason I'm underestimating those, but I don't think that's the case. Like, look, this thing is active, right? That doesn't do anything at all. I didn't notice any difference for anything at all. Bunch of fucking liars out here. Oh wait, look at this. I forgot about the research page. Do we have anything for that? Yeah, we can get one of them. Your generator will now automatically activate. That might not seem like a big deal, but honestly it is. That's so nice. I have to like keep interrupting my mining sessions by going up and tapping on whatever, blah, 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 and then going back down. Now I can actually do this. Check this out. Wah, 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 cry all you want. We're gonna use an auto clicker. Check out the difference, right? This is me tapping as fast as I possibly can, right? Still pretty good, but like now we're gonna put on the auto clicker and I'm just doing like multiple pages at once. I will literally be unstoppable with this. Look, it's diamonds with that. Look how fast it's going up. Billions and billions and billions. Call me a big fat cheater, I don't care. That time lapse is only like 20 minutes long, but I'm I feel like I'm like losing progression. Well, not losing progression, but it's getting slower and slower. I guess we can clean out our items now. It's been a while, so all of these are going to be so much better. Plus, you can do this. Sell all non-equipped blah, blah, blah for 60 million dirt. I kind of freaked out when I saw 60 million, but then I just realized 60 million is really not that much to us at all. That's actually like nothing to us. The core is getting way too expensive. It's 12 billion per upgrade. Now, the reason I say all of this is because I kind of want to prestige. Oh, wait, we can do this one more time. Look at that. The auto clicker is even faster now. Well, it's the same speed, but like I've been upgrading how much I can mine. You know, per tap, it gets like half of the screen down. Maybe like a third of the screen. See this? Anyways, I want to see if we can prestige now, like to a good point. Yeah, 9.5 base dirt. You know what? I'm going to do it. So now we're going to restart completely. Everything will reset except our base dirt. Which now, if I tap this, it'll be 10.5 instead of 9, or it's not 9, instead of 1. Also, how much was this the first time? Was it like 700? Let's see what it is now. 1,000. Maybe it wasn't 700. Maybe I'm tweaking. Anyways, look at that. Just a couple taps. We already have 1,000, and then we can go like this, and then now we can turn the auto clicker back on, and look at that already. We're already at 10,000. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Who gives a fuck? 100,000. Am I seeing that right? Look at this. Max, 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 max. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. 200,000, 300,000. I genuinely think this time when I get my generator, I am not going to go for anything besides the first two. Because like I said, if we do that, I have a much higher chance of, you know, having the thing. You know, the thing. Wait, do my achievements reset? Tap 1,000 times. Yeah, they do. Because I also found this awards page where these like fill up as you go. Also, this time, once we fill up to 1 billion, I won't miss what it said when that happened. I know we go to the next world, we go underwater, but still. All right, here we go. 40 million, just like that. So now we can get the 4 men upgrade for 4 million. 4 skin. Well, if this is diamonds, we're probably going to get $1 billion. Look at that. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Again, that's not crazy compared to what we just had, but like, I started this maybe what, 5 minutes ago? Oh my god, just like that. We are officially, wait, hold on. You have collected enough dirt to progress to the next world, plus 50 dirt. Why do they make that go so fast? No human on the planet can read that quickly. It said something about plus 50% more dirt also, so like, basically going to this underwater place is like a mini prestige in itself. Anyways, after like 10 minutes, we are now, like, to where we were beforehand, which took me like an hour. So we should always be aware of prestiging. I wonder if it's going to be like the exact same amount if I go back to here. No, it's only 4.3. Anyways, at this point, I'm now saving up 250 billion for the energy upgrades, which honestly at this point should not take very long. If you look at my quarry, everything prestige gave a boost to this as well. So like my diamond mine, only level 8, gives me 93 billion. The time has come. We have now passed 250 billion, which means we can buy the energy upgrades. Generate 5 energy every 15 seconds as you play. Gain access to a new panel to spend energy on blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess so you just start doing... Stop. Oh, we got a whole new, like, thing over here. At the top of this menu, you can see your current energy out of 1,000, so I'm at 5. You can spend your energy on everything you could ever ask for. So, mega blocks for 100. So we need to get that. How often is it? Wait a second, these are crazy. After the 12 seconds, all tapped dirt collected will be multiplied by 100. So if we had a diamond thing like this and we're getting like 100 billion, it's gonna times that by 100. Does it say what the mega blocks even do anywhere? Wait, we have enough for the tap lord as well. I guess let's unlock that and then we'll try that when it's available. Let's just see what mega blocks does. So activate that now. And it turns these into these white blocks. What does that even do? What does that mean? Are those like better than the gold ones? It looks like it. We're getting hundreds of billions of dollars and it just keeps going. Oh my god, dude. This isn't even fair with the auto clicker, but I don't care. Well, that gave us 600 billion dirt, so now we can use that on quarry upgrades. So now that gives me 350 billion. And some more of these, and more of these, and not more of those. Don't buy those. Research anything new? Yeah, gnome army. Each gnome block has a 10% chance to generate 10 times more dirt value. That's not even that good. Dude, the next one though, 10 trillion dirt makes it so extended tapping now activates a tap dirt multiplier up to 51 times. That's actually absurd. How much energy do I have? 135. We already know what Mega Blocks does, so we want to save up for Tap Master. It's just taking so long. I don't think there's any way for me to speed that up, too. And with $1 trillion, we get the laser drill unlocked, which mines 10,000 blocks instantly. It costs 500, though, so that's going to be a long time to get that. Oh, yeah, check this out. 250 Tap Master. It's actually perfect timing, too. Did that activate? No, it didn't. Activate it. What the fuck? Effect current... What? Did it say effect currently active? Is that what it said? It didn't even use anything. What? Oh, there we go. It's going now. I think. It let me click it that time, right? Yeah, go, 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 go. We need the diamond, dude. God damn it. Is that over now? Yeah, it's done. Something popped up on my screen and it said 61 billion. That's actually horrible. Like, Mega Blocks is so much more worth it and it's way cheaper. Let's just save up for the laser drill now, I guess. All right, you guys don't understand how long that took. That was like watching fucking paint dry. But as you can see, we have the laser drill ready for 500 energy. Let's see how much money we get from that, huh? Oh my god. At least it was cool looking. We didn't really get anything. What I've learned so far is that the more expensive and the more energy it requires, the worse it's gonna be. The Mega Block still stands as the true leader. Let's test out our new multiplier thing. So if I put the auto clicker back on, as you can see, there is a multiplier and the multiplier is going up. And the maximum is literally 51 times. We're gonna be making so much money from that. Are you serious? Especially when these activate. All right, look at that. We were at 51 times now, and my money is going up like crazy. We're going up by trillions. Anyways, how fast does this go away if I stop clicking? I'm just so curious. Like it's like 1 second. Oh, wait, no, I was reading the research. Look at this. Quarry mines now work while the game is offline. Fuck, dude. That means I'm not going to be able to make like pretty much anything while I'm offline besides from my auto miner. So I just got to use all my money on that. I mean, it does do like a decent amount, but that's nothing compared to the quarry. All right, we're starting a little different today. We're going to prestige right off the bat. I've been playing a bit since I last recorded. So as you can see, when we reset, it's going to be plus 452 base dirt. Now keep in mind how far we got, right? The last prestige we did was 9 base dirt, so this is gonna be ridiculous. Watch how fast. I dig 1, gives me 462. We're already at thousands. Dude, I should have put a timer up. I'm not even kidding. It's been like less than 2 minutes and we're already onto the water. The underwater. I do have a confession though. I did see the next world because like I said, we were really close last time and then what the fuck? That was a little delayed there. Anyways, yeah, I saw the next world because I've been playing a little bit and then I reached it. So I'm not going to fake be surprised by what happens. But let me tell you, it is pretty cool. Definitely, you know, better than the underwater one. At least I think so. Before I prestige, I unlock the hyper quarry and it's definitely good. You know, the Mega Blocks and the Hyper Quarry, the only 2 good ones. This is like crazy speedrun territory. Look, we already have 10 trillion dirt to get the tap, 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 you know, where you can build up your multiplier up to 51 times in literally like 5 minutes. Oh wait, I can just use one of these. Yeah, look, the Mega Blocks, watch. See how fast that's going up? That's absurd. So now that quickly, dude, we're going minerals found on the moon. That's what the next place is, the moon. Well, let's wait for this thing to go away. Normally the blocks look a little different. All right, here we are. As you can see, it like replaces all the other, like the regular dirt with these gray ones, and it looks so much better. So yeah, we are now getting into the quadrillions, which this is pretty much where I was when I prestiged. I think I got 10 quadrillion, 12 quadrillion total. Because I did end up getting this one, the 101 times boost. Which, speaking of, I can now afford that already. That's so ridiculous, dude. I can get that, right? Let me show you what it does. So now my taps increase by 0.5 every time instead of 0.2. And then, yeah, it also doubles. I can go up to 101 times. All right, as you can see, we are now at the maximum boost. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do one of these, a mega block, and let's see how much money we get. We're going up by quintillions. Oh my god, that's insane. It literally took 1 quintillion to get to this world, and now we're already at 25 quintillion. However, to get to the next place, it's S. I think that's sextillion or septillion. So we got a long road ahead of us. Dude, I just hate that the multiplier goes away so fast because I want to get some upgrades, but the second I leave, that it just stops. Oh yeah, the hypercore. I forgot about that. I guess I'll show you what that does. Do I have 1,000 yet? Probably not even close. Nope, I have 130, which means it's gonna take another, like, what, 30 minutes to get to 1,000? I guess we'll be playing anyways, so I'll show you when that happens. I'm just gonna use the, what's it called? The Quarry boost, because if you didn't read what that does, the hyper Quarry, it just makes the cooldown on the Quarry pretty much nothing. Like, everything inside of here generates per 1 second instead of once every 2 minutes, so it's pretty good. Another thing I'm wondering is, so if we go to my upgrades, right, every time I upgrade one of these, it gives me plus 18 blocks per tap, and that's been upgraded 71 times, so it's definitely at least like 500 blocks per tap, right? I don't think there's 500 blocks in this, so like every time I tap, I'm technically clearing like probably multiple screens. It looks like I'm only doing like half the screen every time I click, but that's not even true. Well, I found the stats. Screens complete 191,000. Wait a second, I was just putting on my new items because I have so many, right? And I see this and I click on it. It says production item set bonus requires Quarry event upgrade. Allows the Quarry event to be activated for free every 5 minutes, and that's 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 what? Does that mean I need like 5 red gloves? I just sold all the other ones that I am not wearing. And then the hat one, it's literally the exact same thing. Boots, the exact same thing. No, that's the laser one. Why are these two Quarry? I'm so confused right now. However, the good news is this just filled up. We're at 1,000 now, finally. It's been so long. So yeah, here we go. If we activate the hypercore, you can see how much money I'll actually get. It's going up by, to be honest, it's not even really that much. It's going up by quadrillions, but now it's not anymore. It only lasts 10 seconds. Dude, it's literally only the tap boost that's the best. I just want to know what the next world is, because when I played this when I was a kid, I remember the moon vaguely. I don't remember anything after that. Maybe it's like, do I? It was like a red world or something? Like Mars? I guess stay tuned to find out. I think when I open the game today, I'm going to be in a new world because of the Quarry going offline, and I was pretty close last time I played. I think it was yesterday. Last night. Yep, look at that. Oh my god. What did I tell you, dude? It's literally on, wait, world demand for sun minerals at all-time high. So we're on the sun. Oh my god, remember I said it was Mars? It was red. I was close. Sun. So now once again, our next goal goes from 1 sextillion to 1 octillion. All of that, dude, I can still barely get like any upgrades. I can get like 2 or 3 upgrades and then there's just nothing. Actually, let me show you something interesting though. So watch this. Remember these? I need like 5 out of 5 or whatever. So if I go in here and I equip... Oh my god, it's laggy because I have so many. Please. Just let me, please. Yeah, if I go like this and put on the tool of production, check this out. Everything's gonna merge into one, and I turn into this little red robot guy. Now that's just like a cosmetic thing that doesn't do anything special. All it does is having 5 of those gives me a free hypercore every 5 minutes. I don't think we ever got to that last time I recorded. Anyways, progress is so slow. How much would I get if I prestiged? 969. That's not even worth it. If you look at my stats, my base dirt is 1400. That's not even gonna double my speed. This game just hit a plateau very, very quickly. I think that's all I'm gonna record for today. I will start again once we are close to the 1 octillion goal. Because at this point, you've seen everything. There's nothing new besides me just sitting here grinding it out.
1 eternity later.
Oh my god, look at that. I just logged in for the day. Look where we're at. We're no longer on Mars or the sun or whatever it is. We're on What does it even say? Portal open to dirt dimension. We made it to the dirt dimension, which is definitely the final place because there's no more goal. It just shows your total at the top. The progression on this game when you hit the sun is so slow. It's been probably 2-3 weeks since I last recorded this thing. But yeah, great news. We made it here. Let's see my stats. So I've prestiged 17 times. My base star is up to 356,000. If I were to prestige right now, it would be another 300,000. Slow, not worth it. At this point, we literally beat the game. I mean, technically, we can still keep upgrading stuff, but I'm not going to keep doing that. It took me well over a month just to get 1 octillion. There's only one more upgrade in the entire game that I haven't gotten yet, and that's the energy block. Research the energy block worth 3 energy and 50 times the value of a dirt block. I think what that means is just like it's another one that spawns in here, except it gives you energy, obviously, which isn't even going to be that good. Plus, it's 100 octillion. So we've seen the final world. We've seen everything crazy. So yeah. It's time to say goodbye. Actually, you know what? Really quick, I'm going to show you what it's like to prestige at this stage of the game. We're not going to get back up there because that's going to take me forever. But this is what it looks like to have like 700,000 base dirt. Look, I tap a couple times. We're already at, what is that? 2 million, 3 million. I go like this, get a few upgrades, right? I leave the menu. I'm already underwater. I'm already at trillions. I already have the generator and the energy and everything after like 5 seconds. So anyways, farewell, Mr. Dirt Inc. Thanks for the memories.